Hello, everyone. Happy Friday night. It is Manifest with Sherbear time. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to talk about one of my all-time favorite Florence Scovel Shinn Affirmations, and I'm also going to give the affirmation that she used to manifest a call at the end. That is a bonus affirmation that I posted on TikTok, and I had a handful of people respond to it and say that they got the call actually very, very quickly. But before we get into that, I want to say welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sherry Elizabeth, also known as Sherbear by all my good friends and family. On this channel, I teach you how to manifest heaven on earth because that is my goal for me. And if that's my goal for me, it's my goal for you too, because we are all one consciousness. There is zero time, distance, space, or separation between anyone or anything. I am you and you are me. If you guys win, I win. If I win, you guys win. We are all in this together. And I truly, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, want us all to manifest our heaven on earth. So now, I got the Halloween vibes today. Okay, we got the orange and black. We're ready for Halloween. Also, I want you guys to guess what I'm being for Halloween. No one guessed it yet on the other platform that I was just live on the talk. So, all right, now I'm gonna talk. I'm really into Florence Shinn. Okay, I love her, and lately I've been really utilizing her way of manifesting. It just really resonates with me. It's really easy. It's really about trusting in the infinite intelligence within and going about your day thriving, knowing that it's already done. But it's a lot of just like, we're not hyperly obsessing over our manifestations. You know, we just know that it's done. We go within, we go about our day, and it gets expressed, pushed out in this third dimensional plane. So I'm going to tell you guys, we're going to go through a lot of my favorite affirmations of her. But one of my, sorry, Karina, give us a hint. Okay, here's the hint for the Halloween costume, okay? The hint is it's a famous singer. Hi, billionaire. And whoever guesses my Halloween costume correctly, okay, we're going to throw in some. I just came up with an on-the-spot challenge. Whoever guesses my Halloween costume correctly will get a free 30-minute coaching session with me, with yours truly, the one and only Sherbear. It's a famous singer. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see if you guys can guess it. Okay. Back to the Florence affirmation. So there's many affirmations of hers that I absolutely love, but one of my all-time favorites is when she talks about dealing with essentially like a problem. Now, before I give you guys the affirmation, I'm going to explain a little bit more on what I mean by a problem. Before I give you the affirmation, sorry, when I go away, the lighting gets like draws me out way too much. But before I give you the affirmation, what I mean by a problem is I don't like obsessing about a situation, whether it's a person or like a problem that I have in my life or a dilemma that I'm in or a catastrophe. I personally don't want to obsess about it. I want to think about the solution and then just go about my day knowing that it's already done in a perpetual state of love and happiness. And that's really my goal. My goal is to become a master manifestor, to manifest faster than ever in this third dimensional plane and essentially get to a place where I almost have zero worry and fear. Because yes, as a human, we all get anxious. We all get a little afraid sometimes. It's part of the human experience. I want to get to that point, okay? So that's why Florence really resonates with me. And one of my all-time favorite affirmations that I use of hers, now prequel to this, Joseph Murphy talks about something very similar in his book, Power of Subconscious Mind. And I'll tell you what his affirmation is after that. But Florence says, whenever you're in a dilemma or like, an undesirable circumstance, you cast the burden to the Christ within. So I'm going to read it to you. Ready? This is the affirmation. I put the situation in the hands of divine wisdom. I cast this burden of blank to the Christ within, and I now go free in blank. Okay. Now, if you don't believe in Christ, you can say to the God within, to infinite intelligence, to the universe, whatever word resonates, you can use in replace of the Christ within. Now, in her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, the example that she gave was someone was manifesting money. So we're going to read it again. I put this situation in the hands of divine wisdom. I cast this burden of lack, because they were manifesting money, so they were feeling lack, they were feeling separate from money, to the Christ within. I now go free in, I forgot exact words that they use, but essentially like wealth, abundance, happiness, financial freedom, right? If we were manifesting love, right, and we felt separation from our person, we would say something like, I put the situation in the hands of divine wisdom. I cast the burden of loneliness to the Christ within. I now go free in unconditional love and romance and passion and commitment, and I'm as happy as ever, right? Now, the reason why I like this method is because it's the awareness that I have everything that I need within. Nothing is separate from me. And if I can just easily and effortlessly hand it to divine intelligence, trusting and knowing that it's already done, I'm going to make things a hell of a lot easier on me through this manifestation journey. Now, that being said, Joseph Murphy's affirmation that he uses that's very similar to this in his book, Power of Subconscious Mind, he says it's something like, you talk to your subconscious and you thank your subconscious mind, which your subconscious, same thing as infinite intelligence, same thing as the Christ within, same thing as the universe. It's all the same thing. It's one thing, the divine intelligence, right? But Joseph Murphy says something about thanking your subconscious for taking care of the problem. And you're essentially, you're handing it to divine intelligence. You're falling asleep in that state, this gratitude that, oh, thank God, I'm handing this over to you. Think about it like when you're at work and you have a deadline, right? And you're really behind, and then someone comes in and they're like, do you need any help? And you're like, oh, thank God, can you please do this for me? And like, oh, it's done, right? So maybe they didn't complete it in that moment, but you know it's going to get done. So you feel this major sense of relief and gratitude that it's here. You have it now. So it's kind of like the message that with Florence and Joseph Murphy give. Now, at the same time, you can still be affirming for it. It's not like once you do that, you don't have, you can't think about it again at all. Like, you can still affirm, you can still think about it, but you, of course, always want to be thinking about it and affirming or visualizing from the end of already having it. Okay. Hi, Candace. Hi, Crooks. And hi, Preeti. Welcome. I'm telling you guys, when I started doing this and everything that I tell you guys to do, it's not just me talking out of my ass. It's me telling you guys to do it because I have done it and doing this thing. Okay. And there's many things that have helped me through this journey, but doing this, which is handing it to divine intelligence, and I've talked about this before, has helped me probably more than anything else has helped me in terms of trusting in my own power and manifesting and shifting circumstances very, 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 very quickly. So I've told you guys this before, but I'll tell you again. Hi, Hillary's. I discovered this. I started doing this when I was going through a really undesirable circumstance in the 3D, and I was obsessively thinking about it, and it was giving me that pit feeling in my stomach. So I didn't want to talk to anyone about it. And I have a lot of friends that are manifestation coaches. I have a lot of friends that are psychic mediums. And as much as I love and appreciate all of their support, and I'm so grateful, sometimes I just don't like talking about problems or issues in the 3D. And that's why I always say that you guys don't even need me. You have everything that you need within, right? So I just didn't want to talk to anyone about it. So I just started every time I felt anxious, I would prioritize stabilizing myself rather than whatever else it was. So if I was about I would be, let's say I was doing a coaching session, I'd be maybe 5 minutes late for a coaching session, or sorry guys, sorry for those of you that I was 5 minutes late for, but I had to prioritize my own well-being in order to give to the world, right? Okay. Okay, we're gonna talk about the Halloween costume at the end. But I'm smiling at your guesses. anyways, um, okay. Um, what I would do was anytime I became anxious or I would think about it and get that pit feeling, I would stop what I was doing and I would literally go within and I would thank infinite intelligence that it was already done. I would say, like, Florence, I cast this to the Christ within. Thank you, because I now feel, and I would go into the news story, happy, love, fulfilled, passionate, whatever it is, right? That was bothering me. Now, I would do this over and over and over again, and it was literally the only thing that could bring my anxiety down. So what happened after I did this repeatedly over and over and over again was I just developed this inner knowing that it was already done, and the thing that was formerly giving me anxiety no longer plagued me. I kept accessing what I call the right side of the brain, which is the spiritual side, and going within and accessing that right side of my brain. And the more that I did that, I just developed this inner knowing that it's done. And when I tell you my circumstance completely shifted, I pretty much got to a point where I didn't care if it shifted or not, because I had just trusted in my power as a creator. I trusted in infinite intelligence so much. It really, really helped me shift into that reality of power and control. And once you get there, then you're like, oh, well, I don't even care if this manifests or not, because there's never a lack or separation from anything. I'm part of the divine, right? That's essentially like the point that I got to. And then, of course, my entire circumstance shifted and I did get it. And it was better than it had ever been. So that's why I'm so passionate about doing this. Now, I promised you guys at the beginning that I would also give you the affirmation that was used to manifest a phone call. I posted this on my TikTok, and I had a handful of people comment under it, and you guys can see it that it actually worked for. And how I actually came across this affirmation is I'm going to do a 1 hour and probably an 8 hour too sleep tape of just Florence affirmations, because I'm obsessed. I'm going to talk about these a lot more on my live, but basically what she said, let me find it. Okay, here we go. First, she says to bless the situation, because she was very big on blessing situations, and I totally agree. Essentially, you're moving yourself into a place of there's no anger, there's no resentment. I bless you, I love you, right? So she says, bless the situation and affirm. This is to manifest a phone call. I cannot lose any call that belongs to me by divine right. I am under grace and not law. Divine ideas never conflict. The call will come at the right time. Now, I was writing down affirmations, and now I'm done. So that's going to be recorded this weekend. I'm going to do a 1 hour and 8 hour Florence Shinn affirmations from Game of Life and how to play it, self-concept loop. So look for that. And as always, I'm going to start the self-concept loop with my brain and heart coherence at the beginning. But anyways, I did it in the morning, and someone that rarely ever calls me, I usually text with, I like tested it on them and they called me. So I did it around 10 a.m. and I want to say around 6, the call came, and I was like, holy shit, like this is so real. Like I already know that it's real, but every time manifestations happen so quickly like that, I'm like, wow, I'm so powerful, right? And I want you guys to feel the same way. So I was then inspired to post it on TikTok, and then a bunch of people on TikTok got calls from it. So yeah, that was pretty amazing. I am going to end the live now, but before I end it, I want to let you guys know that I on the spot decided during this live that I'm going to give away a 30-minute coaching session. If you guys can guess the first person, okay, who guesses my Halloween costume this year. So we have some really good guesses. We have Cher, we have Lady Gaga, we have J-Lo, we have Amy Winehouse. None of them are my Halloween costume this year, okay? How I'm going, okay, Billionaire guessed it. It is Selena. Billionaire, were you manifesting a free session with me because you won? And Preeti, I was Jasmine a couple years. Love me some Princess Jasmine. I was her a couple years. Billionaire, email me or DM me on Instagram your information and we'll set up a 30-minute coaching session. You guessed it. Damn, that was quick. But yeah, I'm going to be Selena. Selena, billionaires guessed it. Someone else. Oh, who guessed Selena before? Sorry. Who said Selena before? You guys are so good and fast. All right, I do have to go because I'm jumping on to whoever guessed Selena first, contact me. I'm gonna re-look at the live when I have time later. Okay. You guessed it, Karina. Oh, okay, my love. I'm so sorry. I was trying to talk and couldn't read the comments at the same time. Billionaire, you can message me too. And Karina, message me, my love. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. But yes, I'm going to be Selena. Super, super duper excited. I get to meet you, my love. I'm excited. Yay, Karina. So happy. I love you guys so much. And I'm so sorry that I didn't see that at first. But yeah, I do have to go. Jumping on to the next session. Karina, congratulations, girl. And thank you guys for all the amazing guesses. I'll have some more coaching giveaways coming up, especially around the holidays, because I love you guys so much. And I appreciate your guys' support so much. As much as I would love to give away all coaching sessions, I barely have time to do the ones that I have. And if you're a client of mine, you know that. So I just love you guys. And Karina, please contact me. And yeah, I will have some more coaching things coming up around the holidays. We'll get creative with it. But I love you guys so much. Have a good Friday. Thank you for all the likes. We are growing rapidly on this channel. I'm super duper grateful. Don't forget to listen to my 8-hour self-concept affirmation loop. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from you guys. So I love you guys so much. And Karina, I'll talk to you soon, my love. Bye, everyone.